7. Barrett outside, the switch. Doncic goes, oh, what a great step! And then he hammers it home! Broke his ankles!
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. I hope you guys are doing well. And today, I'm going to be talking about my guy, Miles Deuce McBride from West Virginia. This is someone I wanted the New York Knicks to draft. I was like, oh my gosh, why are we doing all this trading? They're crazy if they think they can get Miles McBride at 36. He's such a good player. There's such great value here at the point guard position. Like, this was a pretty deep point guard draft class in my opinion. And then that I saw, like, we got Miles McBride at 36. I was like, that's excellent value. We got him on a cheaper contract. We collected assets. Like, I was pretty happy about that for sure. But Miles McBride's a big-time bright spot for the Knicks moving forward. But at the end of the day, it was just summer league. We don't know how Tom Thibodeau is going to utilize him. Like, at the end of the day, Jericho Sims means nothing. Miles McBride means nothing. Just the rookies we drafted, like Quentin Grimes, they mean nothing at all if Tom Thibodeau doesn't utilize them. And when their rookie contract comes up and we let them walk, that's the worst nightmare as a New York Knicks fan. I guess, like, that's the worst way you could think about it. Is Tom Thibodeau going to play these young guys? Or are we just going to waste their talent because those were stupid picks? You drafted guys to be win now mode, impact players, and they don't get minutes. But we'll see how it goes on to unfold. So when I'm looking at the insight here of, like, where does McBride really fit in right now for the New York Knicks? It's going to be tough for him to get minutes, even though in Summer League he did play a lot, like, off the ball next to Emmanuel Quickley in the games that Emmanuel Quickley did play. I know he was out one game with a sore groin, actually, and then he recovered in like a couple days, and then he returned for the next game, but he actually played off the ball. But he is 6'2". There is the concern there. We know he can get after it defensively, and he has a 6'8" wingspan. So do the New York Knicks look at him as a combo guard? Do they look at him as a point guard? But at the end of the day, it is like, there's no such thing. Like, there's positions in today's NBA, but it's a very versatile league, small ball lineups and all that. So we have Kemba Walker, we have a Derrick Rose, we have an Emmanuel Quickley. They really experimented Emmanuel Quickley at the point guard position a lot in Summer League, but we're still not sure if they look at him as a 1 or 2. So is Miles McBride the odd man out this season when it comes to getting minutes? Or I think a way no one really thought about it. Again, Miles McBride's a rookie. I know Tom Thibodeau doesn't play rookies like a ton of minutes. In my opinion, even though Quickley didn't start, I still thought he played a good amount of minutes for being a rookie. But Tibbs is in love with McBride. He was in love with him during the draft process. He might have been in love with Emmanuel Quickley as well. Who knows? Kenny Payne as well, because of the Kentucky connection. But maybe Tibbs, like, you think about this year's lineup, it's weaker defensively. Maybe he wants McBride to come off the bench before Emmanuel Quickley. That kind of is a hot take. But maybe he wants that defensive energy, someone that can get up in your jersey and is extremely competitive. And again, he's unique. He's like 6'2", but you could say 6'1", with a 6'8" wingspan. That's extremely unique. But he's versatile out there on the court. He can get to his spots. But we'll see how he is up against, like, live action, like NBA stars, NBA, like, superstars, if they ever switch onto him on the defense side of the basketball. Is he going to be able to take it to the basket? I do think his mid-range shot's going to translate. We saw how he adjusted to the NBA three-point line, but I love his unselfishness. Like, he has that dog that he knows when to attack, but he also knows when to get others involved. Like, I'll never forget when Jericho Sims had a block. I believe it was McBride in transition, wide open 3, but he was like, you know what, I'm going to make the heads-up play and lob it up to Obi Toppin. But his Tibbs going to have this mindset, you know what, I love his defense, he's a great kid. I'm not saying Emmanuel Quickley isn't, but maybe he wants more of that physical guy. Like, we have that offense in the starting lineup, but that is kind of a hot take. But is McBride, like, a huge steal for the Knicks? Like, Coley actually made a really great point, great supporter of the channel. There's probably going to be so many steals, like, in this draft. If it's Şengün, some people look at Sharif Cooper as potential steal. McBride at 36, like, he was being mocked like 19 and 21 to the Knicks, but he's versatile. He gets after it on defense. Like, he just does not give up on a play. Like, he's a true competitor. He is mentally tough. And when I think of Tom Thibodeau's best players he has coached, like, mentally tough players, Joakim Noah, Jimmy Butler, Derrick Rose, like, those are mentally tough basketball players. And I think that's really a key thing for this culture. He's a good person, but when he's out there on the court, he's looking to kill you. He's not afraid of the big moment at all. But he still has kind of ways to go when it comes to just playmaking. He has shown that he can be unselfish and make certain reads out there on the court. But sometimes he doesn't make the basic read that is a concern. But he is young. Let me know down below, what do you think his role is going to be? Do you think he's going to end up being a point guard off the bench? Do you think he's, like, barely going to play at all? He's going to get, like, 10 minutes per game? Let me know down below in the comment section. And peace out, yo.